Throw your hands in the air if you're a big player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Welcome to Canonical Chronicle, episode 7,302. Let's get into it.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
So first Google started adding more ads and eating into the standard desktop results. Then they came out with the comparison tables, the product ads, the mobile ads, which take up 2 to 3 screens. And most SEOs were thinking,
right, that's enough. He's had enough. Get him out of here. Go and get the out of here. He's had enough.
But hey, guess what? Apparently they have some more ads for us. Now, can you guess where they're going to go this time? Maybe in your emails? No, already done that one. What about image results? No, we've done that one as well. What about on a branded Google My Business profile? An advert on someone's business listing. That's right, they're putting ads in people's business listings, which are leaving us all like...
Oh, shut up, you tart.
Last week, an industry veteran and a white hat evangelicalist, Dan Petroff from DJan SEO in Australia, received a manual link penalty from Google. Now, the industry were in a bit of shock because DJan has actually been a pillar of the community for at least 10 years and has never intentionally built any dodgy links.
Everybody's innocent in here. Don't you know that?
However, there was a bunch of bad scraper site links pointing to his site that actually had nothing to do with him, as well as a potential negative SEO attack. Luckily, Chris Kemper from Link Research Tools stepped in to diagnose the issue, and it appears that those spam links that Google professes to ignore are actually working and have caused the penalty. So that's not really a surprise for a lot of the SEOs in the room, but long story short, if you see bad backlinks in your backlink profile, do this.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
What's a real surprise is that John Mueller said that even if all the content's ported from one domain to the other, Google will just assume that the new domain is canonical and carry all the links over to the new domain. However, what he didn't say is if the penalty also carries over. In our experience, it doesn't, but that's on a very small anecdotal evidence basis. So if you're familiar with WordPress, you're going to know that they have a feature that discourages search engines from indexing your content. And the way they've typically done that is with a disallow inside of the robots.txt. You know what I mean? That little bit of code that simply says,
No! No!
The thing is, this isn't 100% effective. You really need to add a no index, no follow in order for something to stay completely out of the index. So now if you're a WordPress user, they're going to stop putting a disallow in the robots file and move to no index meta information inside your pages themselves. So quick warning, if you do this, it's going to be much harder for you to get pages back in the index quicker unless you're building links to them. So if you're going to be rocking a brand new WordPress website with WordPress 5.3 and you use this no index feature, you may find yourself a little bit like this when you're looking for your pages in the SERPs. Now, I've been in search for most of my adult life. I appreciate I look 12 years old, but I'm actually in my 30s. And every year something amazing happens that just makes me fall in love with the community all over again. Well, this year it's the Caribou Challenge from Dom and Paul, the owners at Caribou. Essentially, they're going to be racing to Brighton SEO via Paris in an old Rover 25 and raising money for charity along the way. The promo video does an excellent job of actually describing what they're doing, so I'm just going to let it roll after this and say my goodbyes. So please do subscribe to the Canonical Chronicle and follow us on social, and until next time, we will see you later. Oh, and also, go Team Dom.
Dom and Paul are launching a new product for their company, Kaboo. The only question is,
Who gets to press the launch button?
after hours of discussions,
I think I should press the button.
debate,
I'm definitely going to press the button.
they've decided to have a race.
No.
We haven't.
No.
In cars,
Okay, okay, we'll do it.
to Brighton SEO,
Brighton SEO?
via Paris.
What?
That's right, Dom and Paul will drive from Leeds to Dover, hop on the Eurotunnel and race to the Arc de Triomphe before heading back to the conference the next day. The first one to Brighton SEO gets to press the launch button.
This is ridiculous, man.
But what about the challenges?
The challenges?
On the way to France, Paul and Dom will have a multitude of challenges, and each win gives them a vital head start the next day. The Arc de Triomphe Challenge. The first to take a picture in front of the Arc de Triomphe. The Greg's Challenge. The most pictures with pastry items from unique Greg's locations. The eBay Challenge. The best eBay item to be purchased and collected en route. Voted for by you. The Beetle Challenge. The most pictures of different coloured Volkswagen Beetles. The Charity Challenge. Recreate the Martin House logo using elements they see on the way down. The Sponsorship Challenge. The most money raised by selling space on their cars for sponsorship.
You're not putting stickers on my car.
Ha! You're not using your car. You have a budget of £250 to buy a car of your own, which you'll be racing to Brighton in. Just look at the quality of those automobiles.
Start up again.
Follow the race online as both teams post regular video and social updates. The entire race is raising money for Martin House Children's Hospice, and you can contribute.
A £10 donation.
Get your message written on the car.
£25 donation.
Your logo, icon, or face stickered onto the car. For a £500 donation, you can set a challenge for the teams to complete along the way. Just go to thecaper.kaboo.com and click donate today.